Hello Divine Masculine and welcome to your power message for Friday, Fabulous Friday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels and we're going to tap in using some powerful cards today. So I'm really excited because I'm going to bring in for you the Past Life Oracle cards. I haven't used this deck for you directly before, so we're going to see if there's anything from a past life that may be affecting you in this life. I'm also going to bring in the Powerful Ocean of Emotion by Bridget. I use this in the Divine Feminine reading today. And I'm going to bring in the Self-Care Inspirational cards and the Saints and Angels Oracle. So let's see what we need to know. So thank you, angels. What energy is coming in around the masculines today? Jump straight out and it jumped on the camera there. And when they do that, there's a huge message there. So we're going to use the self-care cards. If you are going through ascension, Divine Masculine, doors are opening. You know, you're going to feel a lot easier today. Things are shifting and moving forward. And, you know, the door is open for you right now. I'm really seeing there as a door opening to your future. So you've also got an inspiration card coming out there. And I'm going to shuffle the Ocean of Emotion deck. What do we need to know today for the masculines, please? So I've got one card jumping out by itself. And then we've got a few cards coming out as clarifiers. And we're going to use the Saints and Angels cards. Again, jumping straight out. Very quick, these cards are coming out today. So that's the card there. So let's start then with this card, Past Life. Look at this, we've got Knighthood. Now, this is really powerful because it's showing you your power as a warrior. So what you've brought forth from a past life into this life is your warrior spirit. Your willingness to fight for what you want and stand up for what you believe in. And you've got the sword there because the sword is connected with truth. You know, whenever I see a sword in that way, I see there as Archangel Michael's sword of truth and Archangel Michael's sword of light. And the fact that you're holding that sword in front of your face is a huge sign about speaking the truth and releasing things that need to go. That's what the sword does. It cuts away the past. It releases things from the past that need to go. And it allows you to be present in the now. And the shield that you're holding is also bringing in power. So you're being shown here that you're given all the tools you need. You are walking in power because you are walking in the armour of God. And you are safe and protected. So what I'm going to do is go a bit deeper into this because I'm going to bring in the guidebook. And it's really powerful. You know, I love that this knighthood, it's showing you how powerful you are as, you know, a divine masculine stepping into power. It says, once a knight, always a knight. And remember, we also go through dark nights of the soul on this journey where we have to really find ourselves again and step out of that darkness into the light. And that takes strength. You receive this card as validation of your inner knighthood. Whether you're a man or a woman in this life, you have the heart and mind of a knight. So masculines, it doesn't matter if you are a guy or a gal, you are a knight. Most likely you've long had a fascination with tales and images of knights. You may collect knight figurines, decorate with knight-related artwork, and even dress up as a knight during costume parties. In relationships and career, you're drawn to defend those who are weak or vulnerable. You may choose a profession that puts you into a guardian or protector role. It's essential that you only work for organisations that you fully believe in. As a knight, you're loyal to those who earn your respect, otherwise you're not happy. So I'm feeling a few things in this. The first thing I'm feeling is, you know, you may be guided to help others in your profession. So feminines, if you're cross-watching, if that resonates with your twin, you know, they might be a firefighter, or they might be in the police force, or they may be in the military, or they may be a warrior in another way. In other words, they may be a healer, they may be a doctor or a nurse, they may be a carer. You know, there's many ways we can protect people and be there for people. You know, when we are working our light as healers in our spiritual fields, we're also protecting people, we're helping people. And this is really about helping others. You know, knighthood is about standing up for what you believe in yourself and fighting for what you want, but also fighting for a good cause. And that's mission. So I feel this card is also about mission. So you've brought with you from previous lifetimes all the things you needed to have here and now to be powerful, successful, and determined to be you. So in a past life, it's very likely you were a knight, or you went through things. You may have even wore hoods. They show me the hood there. And, we wear a hood sometimes as a monk, or, you may wear a habit as a nun. So this can also be connected with the way you are loyal to your feminine in other ways. I'm seeing this as loyalty as well. Knighthood, loyalty, power, strength, willing to fight for what you want, defend yourself. But you're also loyal to your cause. So you've brought with you all the things you need to work on your mission. We've got despise. Now, this says I'm full of hate. So I feel that you're releasing anger within. In this ocean of emotion deck, it's quite a harsh deck. It really gets into the psyche of the soul and the self and the ego. And, if you are kind of sticking your fingers up at life today, it's because you're not liking where you are. Remember, you are a warrior. You don't need to be filled with hate or anger or resentment or bitterness. It's time to work through that now by stepping into your integrity and instead focusing on balance. I'm trying to do the right thing. Integrity. So feminines, if you feel like sticking your fingers up at your masculine and saying, oh, get your act together, stop telling me lies, or get honest with me. You're saying, I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to balance things. I want to be in my integrity. So masculines, you know the truth. And the fingers there, they show me the middle finger and the forefinger. Now, if I go to my book, Louise Hay, How to Heal Your Life, this is a beautiful deck here. I say deck, it's a book. Heal Your Body, okay? There's another one, How to Heal Your Life. It's the same thing. At the back of this book, it's got an appendix of all the physical things we go through. And they show me fingers, because fingers are connected with our feelings and the way we feel through life. So if I go to fingers, fingers are connected with, let me find it here, connected with the details of life and the way we feel our way through life. Our fingers, our hands, we use them to feel. Show me, think about, the hand in Wednesday or in the Addams Family. He may just be a hand, but he's got feelings. So to feel peaceful with the details of life, we have to really face these things head on. So the index finger, which is this finger here, which is this one here, represents ego and fear. And it's to do with security. So if your security is in question right now because you feel things are up in the air, you want to make changes, use the affirmation, I am secure. Because you are trying to do the right thing by changing things. And the middle finger, we know that's very connected with sticking our fingers up at life. It represents anger and sexuality. And this can be when we're angry because you're not maybe expressing yourself in that way. You want to be intimate with your twin and you can't. You feel there's a lot of repressed energy there. So use the affirmation, I am comfortable. And I'm comfortable with who I am, with my sexuality. I'm comfortable with myself. And I am peaceful and loving. So I feel the fingers may be affected today. Now, I'm not channeling that directly within my own body today because I'm still dealing with shoulder issues, which is about burdens, and everything is connected with burdens. Even when we deal with any specific area in the body, it's usually a burden or something is tense. So that's why I'm channeling that energy there, which is getting easier. The stiffness is easing up, but also trying to do the right thing. So if you're having problems with your fingers, especially your forefinger, your middle finger, then say to the universe, I am safe, I am secure, I am at peace. I release pain and anger and fear for peace and calm and love. So, your nails may be affected, maybe you've cut your fingers. And if you're feminine cross-watching, if you've been experiencing these things, this is connected with balance. And we've got responsible. I need to start saving myself instead of everyone else, and that's true. So you're very responsible for others in your life, but you also have to be responsible for yourself. And again there, look, we've got the fingers, the hands, the thumbs. So very much connected with what's going on. And they are guiding me to tell you what the others are. So if I go back to fingers, if you're having issues with the ring finger, this one here, where the wedding ring goes, and it could be on both hands, it represents unions and grief. So if you're having issues with that finger there may be pain because you're not in union. Or there may be grief around the connection you're in with a karmic partner. So use the affirmation, I am peaceful and loving. And if you're having issues with your little finger, the pinky, where we do the pinky promise, that's connected with family and pretending. And say, I am myself with the family of life. So, if you are in a karmic situation, divine masculine, and you've got kids, and you're pretending to be happy because of your kids, or you're putting things out on social media that you know are a lie because you're trying to save face or keep up appearances, you're going to have issues with these fingers. So the intellect and worry we go through can affect the thumbs because the mind can be in conflict. So instead use the affirmation, my mind is at peace. And the way you are responsible and save yourself is by opening up. By opening up to your divine feminine, by opening up to people around you, by speaking your truth. I'm afraid of opening up my heart again. And you may even see clouds in the shape of hearts or things in the shape of hearts as a reminder to open your heart. They're showing me if you have a coffee in a coffee shop and they put a heart on the top, in the foam. Or maybe you're walking down the street and you see a heart on graffiti, or you're being shown constantly that it's safe for you to love. And that's the message coming through for you today. It's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to open your heart. It's safe for you to be vulnerable. And this is the second time now we've received a message with a zip opening. So if you see, feminines especially, if you see someone opening a zip, and it stands out to you, maybe the noise stands out, or you see it on social media or a film, they give me fear. Release fears around your twin opening up because they want to. And masculines, they give me fear around this. You want to open up, but you may be afraid. So breathe. We've also got healthy eating coming through for you. So Archangel Raphael is saying, start looking after yourself better. Start eating healthier. Start focusing on what you want. And they show me berries there. So maybe you are eating more blueberries or blackberries or raspberries because you want to bring healthier things into your life. And you've got freedom. You're ready for freedom. You're ready to break free. And when I did the masculine cards, this card stood out by itself. So it's the freedom you're after. And Jesus can help you to break any chain. There's a song and it's amazing, by Jesus culture, and it says, Jesus has that power to break any chain. And I feel you're breaking chains in your life. You're breaking free from the past. You're breaking free from karmic situations. You're breaking free from addictions and programming and conditioning to be inspired in your truth. So the inspiration card today is set aside 10 minutes to write down 5 values that are important to you. Keep the list in your pocket as you go about your day. Set a meeting with yourself and keep it up. Or keep it. Make it a priority. Treat that meeting like you would any other. So this really is about you making time for you. And setting aside time for you. To think about what you want and what's important to you. And things you want to do. And things you want to put first. So write down today 5 things you want to achieve. 5 things you want to do this year. Think about it without ego. So instead of thinking, well, I can't do that because of this, or I haven't got the resources for that, or the time, or what if, take all the ego away and, say there's no limitations. What can I do now? What's a go for me? What can I move towards in my life? And I guarantee you one of those things on that list will be to reach out to your divine feminine or clear the air or start again, because that's really what's important to you. In fact, that may even be number 1. Or it may be number 2, because number 1 may be taking control of your life, breaking free, taking responsibility for you. to start saving you instead of everyone else. So I feel the number one will be to put yourself first. And then number two would be to show your feminine how much you care and to fight for what you want. And that's why you've got the Knighthood card, because this is the power you've brought into this life. You know it, the angels know it, your feminine knows it. Now's the time to put your plans into place, to walk the walk and to make actions speak louder than words. I hope this helps. Have a great day. And also you're being reminded you're protected by angels and there's nothing to fear. Wherever you go, the angels are already there. Archangel Michael's already there in front of you, helping you. So you are protected, you are loved, and you are safe. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.